Yes, my name is Jesse. I am the singer and the lead guitar player of a band called the Aggrolites. We're based out of Los Angeles, California. On rhythm guitar, we have Brian Dixon right here. He's a cameraman today. And on drums, we have Corey Horn. Tonight, we have Scott Abels play drums instead of Corey, because he could not make it from from Los Angeles. On organ, we have Roger Rivas. And right now we have John Crossan on bass.
How did you get to this so impulsive music?
It's different for everyone. I think the main point is that we all got into it and started the Aggrolites. We all grew up listening to a lot of from anywheres from punk rock music to two-tone ska to soul music, and somewhere along the way everyone found reggae and got very much into reggae.
Which artist inspired you the more in your childhood?
As far as reggae or as far as anything? Anything. I'm a big Otis Redding fan. Very much into James Brown, Tower of Power, the Beatles, and reggae, Upsetters. I'm very much into Toots and the Maytals. Of course, the Wailers, Delroy Wilson, Alton Ellis, Ken Booth, and so on. The latest album is called Reggae Hit LA, and it just came out on June 5th of 2007. Well, we record the album because we call our music dirty reggae, and the way that we describe that is how a lot of old reggae acts recorded their music, where it was a lot from poverty and just making music, and a lot of those guys in Jamaica were recording, probably 15 to 20 to 30 songs per day, and they would do one take and live, and would write songs right then and there, and I think that's our big influence of how we record our music, is from how the Jamaicans would do, or how a lot of early American soul bands would do, and it'd be just very few mics in the room and picking up the vibe and the the energy and the raw, the feeling of it, the soul of it. I think from day one in our first album, we were recording an album without realizing it was going to be an album. We were having more fun at the time and doing a lot of just get-togethers and stay up all night and play and record it. We were fortunate to have Brian, our guitar player, as a sound engineer, and he worked in a recording studio. So I think over the years we've realized that even though we play reggae to being influenced by a certain era from the late 1960s to the early 70s, we realized that we could not make the same album twice. So every album is a little bit different. The first album was a lot of just jamming and that kind of thing. The second album was a lot of Simrip influenced, to where it would be a lot of sing-alongs and group participation, energy, mean. And this third album, Reggae Hit LA, is a lot of soul influence and taking it out of the boundary. And if we were feeling what we were feeling at the time, wanted to do a dance hall rhythm to a love song, why not just do it, and keep with the same vibe of every album, but try different things little bit by little,
Are you implicated in skinhead movement because your music?
Yeah. Well, obviously nobody in the band is a skinhead, but I think what we have in common, or I know what we have in common, is that we play early reggae, and early reggae is incorporated with the skinhead movement from the UK. England, you know, London. And we play that era, so a lot of skinheads appreciate that era of music. And there's not very many bands from the United States that play that era of early reggae influence, you know. So yes, we have a lot of skinhead fans, but we also have a lot of punk rock fans and a lot of, you know, people that listen to hip hop and things like that. So we're very fortunate to play what we play because I don't know anyone that doesn't like reggae. And I think as long as you're passionate about what you do, you're going to build a large fan base, you know.
So thanks a lot, man.
Thank you.
I hope see you in a few time. So have you another tour in France?
Well, we're going to be in France tomorrow, and then the very last week, which is we have a 3-week tour. We're going to be in France a lot, probably for about 7 different shows. But I don't know off the top of my head, but you could look in by the website or MySpace. We have aggroreggae.com, or we have MySpace/the aggrolites. And we always have our tour listings, and I'm sure we'll be back to France very, very soon. Thank you.
So could you sing some lyrics of one of your favorite songs?
Lyrics from one of my favorite songs.
One of the lyrics.
Well, I'm let me think here. One of my favorite songs. Delroy Wilson. I always like the one song where he goes, "Once upon a time, I almost lost my mind. I was lonely." Yeah. You know that one? I was lonely once upon a time. That's one of my Delroy Wilson favorites.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.